What is lean management? Lean management, also referred to as lean thinking, lean enterprise, or lean manufacturing, is a management philosophy based on the Toyota Production System, or TPS. This management philosophy was coined lean only in the 1990s. The objective of lean thinking is to eliminate everything that does not add value from the customer's perspective, otherwise known as waste. The general approach to lean is learn by doing and to foster a culture of continuous improvement. In a lean organization, we develop a value stream for each service family, make the product or service flow, and then continuously improve our process as we manage towards perfection. To achieve this goal of managing to perfection, there is a vast range of lean techniques and tools available, which have been established and tested with numerous case studies. Examples of lean frameworks include value stream mapping, 5S, Kanban, Kaizen, Poka Yoke, Gemba Walk, Hoshin Kanri, Plan Do Check Act, or PDCA, Root Cause Analysis, or RCA, Heijunka, and many others. If you want to learn more about any of these individual lean tools, we included links to each of them in the video description. The lean enterprise system is built on two primary pillars, as depicted on the PowerPoint slide. The first pillar is just-in-time, known as the pull system. It's about delivering only what is needed when it is needed, and in the amount needed. The second pillar is Jidoka, which translates to quality. This is the ability to stop the process in the event of problems, such as missing information or quality issues. Jidoka helps prevent the passing of defects, helps identify and correct problem areas. So, why become a lean organization? Well, there are numerous business and organizational benefits to adopting lean principles. Some of these benefits include improved customer satisfaction, both internal and external. Improved quality of products or services. Improved employee productivity. Reduced paperwork, reduced employee stress. And more engaged employees. Either way, we have a complimentary 30-slide presentation on lean, called Lean Thinking 101. We included a link to download this free deck in the video description. As alluded to earlier, a couple critical concepts in lean thinking are that of value and waste. Activities can be categorized into those that add value and those that don't. Value-added activities increase the form or function of the product or service. They are activities the client or customer is willing to pay for. On the other hand, non-value activities do not add form or function or are not necessary. They do not benefit the client or customer. They are things that are not necessary to run the department. These activities, in lean terms, are called waste. The goal of lean is to eliminate this waste. In fact, lean management can be defined as a systematic method for the elimination of waste within a business process. We can categorize waste into 8 types. First, there is overproduction. This is producing more than what the customer needs. Examples include creating reports that no one needs or making extra copies, exceeding scope of the agreement, purchasing items before they are needed, etc. The second waste is waiting. This captures employees waiting for another process or a machine or tool. Examples include waiting to be served, waiting for instructions or approvals or information, waiting for equipment or system downtime, etc. The third waste is rework. This is reprocessing or correcting work. Examples include data entry errors, poor process controls, incorrect schedules and information, etc. Another waste is transportation, which is moving product from one place to another. Examples include poor workplace organization, insufficient use of video conferencing, double or triple handling, etc. There is also the waste of inventory. This is building and storing extra services or products the customer has not ordered. Examples include emails waiting to be read, business documents waiting to be worked on, too many office supplies, etc. The sixth waste is motion. This refers to the extra physical or mental motion that doesn't add any value. Examples include searching for information on the internet or on your computer, handling paperwork, unnecessary motion due to poor ergonomics or poor office layout, etc. Another waste is overprocessing. This is adding excess value when the customer does not require it. Examples include repeated manual entry of data, excessive documentation, multiple formats for the same information, etc. The last waste is that of intellect. This is not using employees to their full intellectual contribution. Examples include not engaging or listening to employees in finding solutions, lack of best practice sharing, mismatched work functions with skill sets, etc. Now, to correct some misconceptions, let's discuss what lean management is not. These are business concepts that lean absolutely does not represent. Laying off employees by the busload. Offshoring or outsourcing. Delivering less or working harder. Being mean to people. Automation or implementing an IT system. Narrow focus on unit cost management. And, just another set of extracurricular activities. To better understand how lean differs from conventional management philosophy, let's look at several examples comparing these schools of thought, as displayed on the PowerPoint slide. This video provides a very rudimentary introduction to lean management. For more information, materials, best practices, and implementation tools on lean management and its related methodologies, check out the links that we have included in the description. In fact, we have included links to all frameworks referenced in this video in the description below. If you have any questions, please leave them as comments below. If you enjoy these types of videos on business frameworks, methodologies, and management models, then be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also, check out Flevy.com directly for thousands of best practice business frameworks and tools. We regularly publish videos like this one across a multitude of management topics, from Six Sigma to rapid process improvement to operational excellence.